Hello students, welcome to our organic chemistry design. In this case, alcohol, phenol and ether. In last sessions we completed the introduction portions as well as the classifications of alcohol, phenols and ether. Today we start with another point that we have to already discuss in our standard 11th IUPAC nomenclature in our general organic chemistry portions. But it's a long time, so I think so that we have to discuss this nomenclature of alcohol once again in a very deep manner. So first one, our point is alcohol, phenols and ether, and today we start with the nomenclatures of alcohol. First we start with the nomenclature of alcohol, and in this sub classification is monohydric alcohols. What is the meaning of monohydric alcohol? The monohydric alcohol having a common formula CnH2n plus 1 OH, where N is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever, right? Or sometimes it can be written like that, ROH, where R is equal to alkyl group. These are named by following three systems. So there are three different systems. Okay, because we are our title is nomenclature, so there are three types of common system, carbinol system and IUPAC system. First we start with the common system. In the common system, we all know that monohydric alcohols are called by alkyl alcohols. Alkyl alcohols. Their names are derived by adding the word alcohol to the name of alkyl group present in the molecule. For example, if I having a CH3OH, so what is the name of this alkyl group? This is methyl plus alcohol plus alcohol. So the name of this compound is methyl alcohol. It's a common system, right? So once again, another example is written like that: CH3CHOH We know that CH3CH3 is isopropyl group, right? So the name of this compound is isopropyl plus alcohol. So it's isopropyl alcohol. Same way, if we give the name of this compound, right? So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4 and it's a tertiary butyl. So the name of this compound is tertiary butyl alcohol. Tertiary butyl alcohol. So simple, in monohydric alcohols they are called as an alkyl alcohols, and their names are derived by adding the word alcohol to the name of the alkyl group. Okay, fine. This is number 2. I think so this is new concept for you. It's a carbinol system, but nowadays this carbinol system is not used, not at all, right? So carbinol system. What is the meaning of carbinol system? In this system, methyl alcohol means methanol. Methyl alcohol is called as a carbinol. It's called as an carbinol. So the name of the methyl alcohol is called as an carbinol, while the other alcohol are named as a alkyl or aryl derivatives of carbinol. So other are called as an alkyl or aryl derivatives of alcohol. But let us check this system with a example. If I having a CH3CH2OH, we know that CH3OH is called as a carbinol, so this compound is called as a methyl carbinol. This is for your information, okay? If I having a CH3CHOH, the name of this compound is dimethyl carbinol. This is called as a dimethyl carbinol. Same way, if I having an example like that, CH3, this is CH3 and OH, so it's a trimethyl carbinol. It's a trimethyl carbinol. So it's a simple, methanol is called as a carbinol, while the other alkyls are named as alkyl or aryl derivatives of carbinol. I think so. Is it clear, right? Now the main system, number 3, is our IUPAC system. So we start with IUPAC system. So in these systems, alcohols are called as an alkanols. The name of an alcohol is derived by replacing the final E from the corresponding alkane by suffix "ol." Okay, so the longest carbon chain containing the OH group is selected as the parent chain and numbered in such a way that carbon atom carrying the hydroxyl group gets the smallest number. So the positions of substituents are indicated by a suitable number. So let us start. For example, if I am having a CH3OH, so this CH3OH is called as a methyl alcohol. Common name is methyl alcohol, but presently we are interested in methanol, right? Next, number 2, CH3 CH2OH. So CH3 is called as an ethanol and common name is ethyl alcohol. Next, CH3 CH2 CH2OH. Now there is a isomerism 1 2 3, so it's called as a propane, PROPANE, but we have to remove E and add ol at position number 1, so it's propane 1 ol. So the common name is normal propyl alcohol. Next one, CH3 CHOH CH3, so the name is propane 2 ol, propane 2 ol or isopropyl alcohol. Next one, CH3 CH2 CH2 CH2OH, 4 carbon homologous series of this alcohol, 1 2 3 4. Common name is normal butyl alcohol, but IUPAC name is butane 1 ol, butane 1 ol. Same way, if I carried out with another isomer is like that, CH3 CHOH CH2 CH3, so it's butane 2 ol, butane 2 ol. Other name is secondary butyl alcohol because OH containing carbon is connected with 2, so a common name is secondary butyl alcohol. Same way, if I one more isomer of this 4 carbon alcohol is isobutyl alcohol, because from terminal carbon there is a position number 2 having a carbon, so it's called as an iso and total 4 carbon, isobutyl alcohol. But isobutyl alcohol is a common name, but the IUPAC name we know that it's a 2-methyl because we give the number in this manner, 2-methyl propane 1 ol. Same way, CH3OH, so it's propane 2-methyl propane 2 ol, or sometime other, once again, 2-methyl propane 2 ol, and the another name is tertiary butyl alcohol. So presently we are working on monohydric alcohol. First system is common system, number 2 carbinol system, but carbinol system is not that much used in recent time, and mainly we are focused on IUPAC system, so they are called as an alkanols and ol is a suffix that we have to use. Now cyclic alcohols, so if I am having a cyclic alcohols are named by adding the prefix cyclo to the common or the IUPAC name of the straight chain alcohol, and the positions of the substituents, if any, are indicated by a Greek alphabets. If we perform with a common name, alpha, beta, gamma, etc. in the common system, but numerical prefix 1 2 3 etc. in the IUPAC system. So with the carbon atom carrying OH group being numbered first. Okay, for example, in the case of cyclic alcohol, if I give example according to your textbook is OH. So we know that the common name, first one, IUPAC name is cyclohexanol. It's a IUPAC name, right? But what about the common name? Common name is cyclohexyl alcohol. This compound is not phenol, okay? Because OH connected carbon is sp3 hybridized, so it's not classified under phenol. Next one more example of the cyclic alcohol is given in your textbook like that, OH and CH3. So here first one, number 1 and number 2. So the name of this compound is 2-methyl cyclopentanol, 2-methyl cyclopentanol, and this is the IUPAC name. But what about the common name? Here the common name, this is the alpha, because OH connected carbon, so next substitute at the alpha position, so it's called as an alpha methyl alpha methyl cyclopentyl alcohol. It's a common name. Okay. So some IUPAC name of substituted alcohol is also given. Some IUPAC name of the substituted. Okay. Now after the it's monohydric alcohol, now we switch over to the point number 2. It's dihydric alcohol. It's dihydric alcohols. So in the case of the general formula for dihydric alcohol is what? The general formula is like that: CH2N OH twice, where N is equal to either 2, 3, 4, etc. Right? Because of their sweet taste, these are commonly known as glycols. Depending upon the relative positions of the two hydrogen groups, they are classified as a alpha, beta, gamma, omega glycols, like that. Glycols. The alpha glycol is 1,2 glycol, beta glycol is 1,3 glycol, delta omega glycol is one which the two OH groups are added to the terminal carbon atoms. Okay, this is about the common system. So once again, in the case of common system, for example, if I take the example of a common as well as IUPAC system, so CH2, OH and OH, right? So it's a dihydric alcohol. So what's the name of this? The common name is ethylene glycol. Alpha glycol or vicinal glycol are named by adding the word glycol to the name of the alkene from which they can be prepared by direct hydroxylation process. So once upon a time it's a ethene. Now we have to add a hydroxyl group. So it's called as an ethylene glycol. Same way, CH3, CH, OH, CH2, OH. So it's called as a propylene. It's a propylene. So propylene glycol. Same way, if I having a OH, CH2, OH. So the name of this compound is trimethylene glycol. It's a trimethylene glycol. Mind well, we are at a common system, right? It's not IUPAC system. So what about the IUPAC system? So IUPAC name of this compound is ethane. It's ethane 1,2 diol. So the name of this compound is propane 1,2 diol, right? The name of this compound is propane 1,3 diol. So this is about the reference to the dihydric alcohol. Now what about the trihydric alcohol? Trihydric alcohols. So in this case of trihydric alcohols, in these systems there are no general rule for naming these alcohol in the case of common system. But for IUPAC system, these trihydric alcohols are sometimes called as an alkane triols. The position of these three OH groups are indicated by Arabic numericals. For example, if I having a CH2OH, CHOH, CH2OH. So the name of this compound is propane, right? 1, 2, 3 triol. Propane 1, 2, 3 triol. And the common name is glycerol or glycerin. So this is all about the nomenclature of alcohol. Now we move to the another portion is the nomenclature of phenol. So now nomenclature of phenols. So subclassified into monohydric phenol. Monohydric phenols. It means that your phenols containing only one hydroxyl group. So the simplest hydroxy derivatives of benzene is called as an phenol. So its common name as well as an accepted IUPAC name, because phenol is a common name as well as an accepted IUPAC name. So all substituted phenols are named as a derivatives of phenol, both in common as well as IUPAC system. So in the common system, the positions of the substituents on benzene ring, hydroxyl group is indicated by prefix such as ortho for 1,2, meta for 1,3 and para for 1,4. In spite of this, some phenols are still best known by their tribal names too. However, in the case of IUPAC system, the position of the substituent OH group is indicated by Arabic numericals, with the carbon carrying the hydroxyl group being number 1. So now we start with some examples. For example, if I having a OH and CH3, mind well, it's a phenolic group because OH connected carbon is sp2 in nature, is a phenyl ring, so it's called as a phenol. Okay, so what is the IUPAC name of this compound? It's a 2-methyl phenol, but common name is orthocresol. This is common name and this one is the IUPAC name. Same way, there are another isomer of this orthocresol is a metacresol. It's a metacresol. So IUPAC name of this compound is 3-methyl phenol or metacresol. It's a common name, right? Same way, paracresol. Same way, OH and CH3 at a para position. So it's called as a 4-methyl phenol. It's IUPAC name, but the common name is paracresol. Same way, if another substituted group, for example, if I having a OH and Br, so the IUPAC name of this compound is 2-bromophenol, but the common name is orthobromophenol. Same way, in the case of this compound, we give the number is like that. It's a 3-amino phenol, because we give the number like that, 1, 2, 3, 3-amino phenol. But this is IUPAC name. But what about the common name? It's a meta-amino phenol. One more example is given like that, OH and NO2. So its IUPAC name is 4-nitrophenol, but the common name is para-nitrophenol. So phenol containing a carbonyl group such as aldehyde, ketone, carboxyl or an ester groups are named as a hydroxy derivatives of the parent aromatic compound, because in this case your OH is a primary group or it's a parent group. But if more active functional groups like aldehyde, ketone, carboxyl or ester, so at that time they are the hydroxy derivatives. They are called as an hydroxy derivatives of the compound. For example, in this case, if we give the number or give the name of this compound is like that, because now this is number 1 and number 2. So the IUPAC name of this compound is given like that. It's a 2-hydroxybenzaldehyde. It's a 2-hydroxybenzaldehyde. 2-hydroxybenzaldehyde. Her common name is what? It's a orthohydroxybenzaldehyde or salicylaldehyde. Either orthohydroxybenzaldehyde or salicylaldehyde. The meaning of salicylaldehyde means OH and CHO at ortho position is called as an salicylaldehyde. Same way, another portion is given like that, OH, COOH. So it's called as an IUPAC name is a 2-hydroxy benzoic acid, 2-hydroxy benzoic acid. But the common name is ortho-hydroxybenzoic acid, and another name is salicylic acid. Salicylic acid. Same way. For example, if I having a OH group and COCH3 group, OH and COCH3 group. So in the case of this OH and CO, we know that COCH3 is a parent group, so it's a hydroxy compound. So IUPAC name of this compound is 4-hydroxy acetophenone, and common name is para-hydroxy acetophenone. Same way, if I give the name of this compound, so it's a ester group. We know that ester is a highly reactive as compared to your hydroxyl group. So now it's a hydroxy. So give the number for 1, 2, 3. But it's a ester. So first we have to cut the ester. So IUPAC name is methyl 3-hydroxy benzoate. But the common name is methyl metahydroxy benzoate. So this is all about the monohydric alcohol. Now, what about the dihydric alcohol? For example, in the case of dihydric and trihydric alcohol, phenols, right? So in the IUPAC system, di, tri, polyhydric phenols are named as a hydroxy derivatives of benzene. However, they are better known by their trivalent names too. For example, in the case of dihydric and trihydric, I give I start with this compound that we have to already study. OH and OH at ortho position. Same way, OH and OH at meta position, and OH and OH at a para position. So the IUPAC name of this compound is benzene 1,2-diol. Here, same way, benzene 1,3-diol, and the name of this compound is benzene 1,4-diol. But the common name, because this is the IUPAC name, but what about the common name of this compound? Is called as an catechol. The meaning of catechol means two hydroxyl groups are attached with a benzene ring at ortho position, is called as an catechol or catechol. The common name of this compound is resorcinol, and the common name of this compound is hydroquinone or quinol. Quinol. One more example. It's a OH and OH. So the name of this compound, IUPAC name of this compound is benzene 1,2,3. Benzene 1,2,3 triol. Right? And the common name, this is IUPAC name, but what about the common name? Common name is pyrogalol. Once again, OH. So the IUPAC name of this compound is benzene 1,2,4 triol, but the common name is hydroxyquinol. Mind well, not quinol. One more. OH. It's a symmetric position. 1, 3, 5. It's a symmetric position. So the IUPAC name of this compound is benzene 1,3,5 triol. It's the IUPAC name. But what about the common name? The common name is fluoroglucanol. Or fluoroglucinol. So this is about the nomenclature about phenols, right? Now, the next portion is the nomenclature of ethers. Next one is the nomenclature of ethers. So there are 2 points. Number 1 is the common system, and number 2 is the IUPAC system. In the common names of ethers are derived by naming the 2 alkyl or aryl groups linked to the oxygen atom as a separate word in alphabetical order and adding the word ether. But in case of symmetrical ether, the prefix di is used before the name of the alkyl or the aryl group that we already know. But what about the IUPAC name? The IUPAC name, the ethers are named as alkoxy. For example, in the case of IUPAC system, we know that it's called as an alkoxy alkanes. Alkoxy alkanes. The ethereal oxygen is taken as a smaller alkyl group and forms a part of the alkoxy group, while the larger alkyl group is considered to be the part of alkane. Okay, now we start with some example. CH3OCH3. Next one, CH3OCH2CH3. Next one, CH3CH2OCH2CH3. We start with the first example. The common name is dimethyl ether. Same way, the common name is ethyl methyl ether. Ethyl methyl ether regarding to the alphabetical order. Okay, here the diethyl ether. IUPAC name is methoxy methane. The IUPAC name of this compound is methoxy ethane. The IUPAC name of this compound is ethoxy ethane. Okay, some more examples like that. For example, if I having a CH3O, CH2, CH2, CH3. So the name of this compound is like that. It's a methyl normal propyl ether. But the IUPAC name is 1-methoxypropane because we give the number in such a manner, this 1-methoxypropane. Same way, if we give the number of this compound is like that, CH3. So the name of this compound is isopropyl methyl ether. So another name is 2-methoxypropane. We give the number in such a manner that 1, 2, 3. So it's isopropyl methyl ether, and IUPAC name is 2-methoxypropane. Same way, another point is like that, CH3 CH CH3O CH CH3 CH3. So name is like that, 1, 2, 3. Here same way, 1, 2, 3. So it's a diisopropyl ether. Diisopropyl ether. Here the name is like that, 2-propoxy propane. So 1, 2, 3. So 2-propoxy. This is 2-propoxy propane. Same way, so various example of this ether which can be, because it's interesting in ether. So most of the competitive exam papers, they mainly focus on this, what is the name of this a common name as well as the IUPAC name of this ether. Mostly except alcohol and because alcohol and phenols are easy in nature, So tertiary, this is tertiary, butyl, methyl ether. So in this case it's a 2-methoxy, 2-methyl propane, right? So same way, for example, if I CH3O, so lots of practice that we have to do in this lecture. Okay, it's a tertiary butyl ether. So the name of this compound, IUPAC name of this compound, it's 1 2 3. So no, it's a 2-methyl, 2-propoxy, methyl propane. Same way, if we perform the reactions, is like that: C6H5O CH3, C6H5O CH2CH3, C6H5O C6H5. So the name of this compound is methyl phenyl ether or anisole, and the IUPAC name is methoxybenzene. Same way, ethyl phenyl ether, the name is phenitol, and other name is IUPAC name is ethoxybenzene. So here diphenyl ether or phenyl ether, and the other name is phenoxybenzene. One more example, C6H5O CH2 6CH3, C6H5. Okay, so here we give the number, it's a normal heptyl phenyl ether. Other name is 1-phenoxyheptane. Same way, in your textbook, C6H5O CH2 CH CH3 CH4. So 1 2 3 4. So it's isopentyl, because this is isopentyl. Then phenyl ether. IUPAC name is 3-methyl 1-butoxybenzene. 3-methyl 1-butoxybenzene. Clear? 3-methyl 1-butoxybenzene. Then CH3O CH2 CH2O CH3. So it's a 2-ether group. There is no common name, but here the 1,2-dimethoxyethane, right? Same way, one more example, OC2H5 and 2-methyl group. No common name, but here the IUPAC name is 2-ethoxy 1,1-dimethyl cyclohexane. Clear? So this is all about the IUPAC nomenclature of ethane. Just from my side, just last one, Cl CH2 CHOCH2. It's a different one. It's a epichlorohydrine. The epichlorohydrine. IUPAC name is 3-chloro, 1,2-epoxy propane. Just for your knowledge. So this is all about the nomenclature, preferably common name, IUPAC name, okay, some tribal name. In next lecture, we continue with our journey with the electronic structure and methods of the preparations of alcohols. Thank you very much.